Hello, this is Brotherhood member Aurelius, and I have a 3v3 battle commentary, which you're in for a treat. Fought on the Syrian map at approaching sunset, as you can see. So our first, this is a 31k Brotherhood battle. So we've got Pompey, myself, and JGP, and we're fighting TR, Spartan Commander, and I think the other player was Get Jacked. Now, unfortunately, Brotherhood member TR has been having some sort of technical issue. Not sure if it's the internet or he's got an old computer that can't keep up with it. Maybe he's got some, I don't know, some sort of third-party software, or he's been infected with some sort of virus. But anyway, he has been having causing lag the past couple of weeks. So I don't want to say anything bad about Brotherhood member TR, because he has helped me a lot when I first started. He took me under his wing even before I joined the Brotherhood, as a random, and he helped me a lot in terms of gameplay and skill and tactics with Rome Total War. So I want to officially thank him for his assistance. He's a great member of the Rome Total War community, such as it is, which is, our numbers are dwindling. If you are listening to this, you probably know that. But anyway, let's look at the army compositions. And we've got now I told Pompey, look, so we've got two Egyptian factions. I noticed, so I said, Pompey, take Carthage, and he said, I'm better with Macedon. I said, fine, we'll take Macedon and go for, take lots of infantry. And he's done that. He's got 20 Royal Pikemen with 7 upgrades on them. So that's his army, just 20 Royal Pikemen with 7 upgrades. Nice and simple there. Let's look at my army. I've got, what have I got here? These are the Egyptian chariots. I've got 4 Egyptian chariots, and I think we've got 8 upgrades there on the Egyptian chariots. I've also got some chariot archers. There they are there. And they've also got 8 upgrades from memory. Difficult to see there because now, and I've got okay, how many pikes? Looks like we've got 5 pikes. That one's only got 3 upgrades because it's my pilot shield. The rest of them have 8. And so that means I've got 9 Pharaoh bowmen. And that's got 7, that's got 7, that's got 7. Look down here. That's got 7, so it looks like mostly 7 upgrades with Pharaoh bowmen. Now let's have a look at JGP's army. I think he's got a few more infantry. So he's got 8 upgrades on his infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's got 8 pikemen. Pharaoh's Guard spearmen. Then he's got 1. Now he's got on his archers, he's got 7 upgrades. He's got 6 archers. Now he's gone for the cavalry general. I'm not sure why he's done that, because you can use the regular heavy chariots to rally. Now, and these are chariot archers. The Egyptian chariot general has just one archer on. So I'm not sure, and this is, so I'm not sure the benefit of using this particular unit, because it has less chariots in it. It's only got 25 men in it, and there's only one archer. There's one driver, one archer. Whereas if you look at the, okay, that's the heavy chariots. If you look at the actual chariot archers, heavy chariots, chariot archers, there they are there. Chariot archers have two archers, 1, 2 in the back there. A bit puzzling why he chose that. So it looks like he's got 5 heavy chariots. I'll just check that. I thought he might have had, yeah, it looks like it's just 5 heavy. I thought he had another chariot. There it is. Yeah, he does have a chariot archer. So we've got the chariot archer with 54 men in it, and a Egyptian chariot general with 25 men. So there's actually, what have we got here? 12 chariots with only 25 men. It's 2 per chariot, except for the general. There he is there. With his Pharaoh's, not sure what that's called, hat. Pharaoh, does he have a bow? No, he's just got a dagger there, I think. Yeah. There it is there, look at that. That's his weapon, just a dagger. So I want to look at some of the close-up of the animations in this match as well, because I think they're kind of quite entertaining. You know, I think there's a lot of, when this was developed, this game, I think they must have had quite a good art team, you know, in terms of the music as well, it's very good, and the actual unit, the artwork that's gone into these glyphs of these soldiers, I think it's very good. You know, if you look at it for the time, which was 2004. I'm not sure 1080p was a thing back then. Yeah, but that 2004 was a time of, we were just on the cusp of more, you know, quite significant increases in graphics capability of hardware and games. Probably on the cusp of the HDMI plug. Not sure when that came through. While that is, I'll just put it on fast forward. I'm just going to look at when HDMI was first released. Wiki says HDMI began to appear on consumer high-definition TVs in 2004, so I was spot on there. Well, we started, well, so Well, I was looking into that bit of history for you. Well, so already JGP, so I just wanted to go over, so I mentioned, I think it is Get Jacked, who has the Rome Julii faction. So it looks like he's got, now I did notice he has, well, he's of note, it's, of course he's got some urbans, but of note he's got these light auxilia, which throw spears, javelins, and peltasts. So, but now we did have a few eagles there. There's one eagle unit. That's not one. He's got one. There's another one. Two. Looks like two eagle units. He's got a Roman armoured general. But he's also only got these Roman cavalry, which are really, well, it says they're heavy, but they're not. I think they're rather fast moving and lack the specifications to go toe to toe with something like Praetorian cavalry. I thought they're light cavalry. If anyone wants to enlighten us as to the difference between what constitutes heavy and light cavalry in the comments, that would be great. Alright, and we've got Spartan commander with his, looks like his tried and tested formation that seems to be very resistant to, well, it seems to be a morale-based army and very resistant to routing and can withstand inordinate amounts of enemy pressure, it seems. So he has, crafted this army on the basis of trial and error over many years, and this army has stood the test of time, and it's a very tough formation to crack, as his opponents will know. And here's TR. So I think anyway, at one stage, TR was causing a lot of lag, and eventually he was kicked or he was dropped. Now he's got these missile cav. These are light cav. He's got some Cretan archers. Let's see if we can figure out the upgrades. It's a bit difficult to tell because the flags are mingled with his cav there. But he's got some just regular archers, short range archers, or mid range archers. That looks like they've got 8 upgrades, and he's gone for quite a few of these armoured hoplites. Looks like they've just got 6 upgrades. And there's a big mass of the armoured hoplites as opposed to the Spartans for some reason. Well, he has brought some Spartans, but it looks like only 2. Kind of hard to see because again they're mingled all together. And I was see if we can find here Spartan commander's upgrades of his cav. Looks like just 6 upgrades: gold shield, defense, and gold attack, I dare say. Alright, so that's basically the opposition's army. So it's only a 3d3, but it was still, I thought, this game deserved to be recorded for posterity, particular, as a testament to Pompey's skillful use of pikes in particular the Macedon faction. So I'm stringing out my archers in a nice long line. GGP's moving his pikes forward. He's got his pikes way forward, and his archers are back, and he's just kept them in a mass at this stage. And he has sent his chariot archers ahead. He's his general. So get Jack has kind of put his troops in a box formation to defend against those archers. Alright, so let's continue on. Pompey is I'm sending out my archers slowly to the flank. Pompey's slowly centralising his pikes. So there's not a lot of infantry on our side apart from Pompey's pikes. And already it looks like this unit has lost about 2 men due to archer fire. Looks like quite a few dead Roman soldiers here. Well, that unit is down to 72 urbans. So the archers have had some impact on that particular unit. Down to 72, it's down to 80. Okay, so TR has brought over some archers and missile cav to support. Get jacked. Now, looking at these actual white auxilia. Well, we'll see. I'll just wait until I don't want to preempt things. So now I'm sort of assessing what I'm going to do. Do I want to keep my chariots next to my infantry, or maybe send them out in a flanking action? Sending them out in a flanking action at speed. With the aim of getting in behind. Maybe attacking archers. So that's the state of affairs at this stage. We've got TR, looks like, so you can see this dust cloud indicates that his men are running. Looks like he's centralising his men. But then he has to send them back, as you'll see, because I'm, threatening his archers with my cav. So JGP's archers have. Oh no, these aren't. Look at this. Now, these are actual Rhodian slingers, which are more effective against chariots. There they go. Look at this, so they're firing at these chariots in Cantabrian circle. Now let's see if they manage to do any damage. They haven't been, so the Cantabrian, it's not Canterbury circle, it's Cantabria, which is, I believe, a region in Spain, which whose soldiers must have first used this tactic. I think it's like a remote north-western region of Spain, so kind of a bit like the Indians firing arrows, isn't it? Instead of right around in a circle.
Your allies are leaderless. Their general has been killed. It is a black day when the mighty fall.
But look, that Pompey's entire unit of his cavalry or chariot general was being completely wiped out with, and get this, just these light auxilia peltasts. It's taken the whole entire general out. Now, I'm sorry I didn't show you that. Well, maybe the peltasts may have had something to do with it as well. See some of their heater. Anyway, let's continue on. I want to try and... I've looked at this battle a couple of times, so now there's my... Okay, so look what how I've kind of arranged my archers into a triangle type shape, so that they're attacking the flanks on both sides of the enemy rather than shooting them head on. That unit is still moving into place. It's warmed up as it's running into place. Unit of archers. So JGP is following my example of moving to the flank, and it looks like JGP is holding the centre. So that is an ideal situation for us, I think, strategically. There's Pompey's pikes in the centre and our archers and chariots on the flank. That is going to put the enemy in a rather uncomfortable position, I would think. The Spartan commander has angled his army to face the threat of my archers.
We're under attack! Move out!
Remember.
Units, attack! They're attacking us!
My arrows are starting to come down now, and we're already taking out some of TR's archers. And he's probably not even in range yet to shoot my archers. My archers are longer range. 67, I haven't fired a shot yet. And I'm also targeting his Cretans as well. So now at some soonish, I think TR gets kicked or just drops out. Well, now when you hear that bugle sound, that means someone is charging from somewhere. Where is that happening? Maybe over here. Look at this. Okay, so it looks like we've got these Roman cavalry attacking. Oh, they're my archers. You can hear as well. So, that's the Roman armoured general. So, Jack is sallying forward, which makes sense. Otherwise, he would just. But fortunately, this JGP does a great job of defending my archers. Now I can shoot his cav in the back as they're running away. This unit is down. That unit's been routed. We've got some trouble over here. Now, if I was JGP, I would alt attack here because I think the attacking specifications of these archers would be enough to win against these, mediocre cav, shall we say. Spartan commander Now, what's going on here now? It looks like JGP's army with pikes has been completely surrounded. So, very effective there. Get jacked and attacking that army. So, the enemy have done well on this side. We've got Spartan commanders trying to attack these chariots. There's my bowmen, they've been routed. Now, who's going to win here? All cav. Generals down to 15, 13, 12. GGP's trying to withdraw. So looks like, as you can see from the dead here, looks like JGP lost a lot of chariots, but the enemy also has lost horses. Look at that one, that unit's down to 16, 27, 30, 16, 16. So Spartan commander also got badly bloodied. And what's going on here? Okay, so we've got some general, the Roman armour general going after my archers. Well, let's see what happens here, because I think at some stage I'll turn around and alt attack. This victory is distinct possibility. So I want to get some blood as the general. Down to 11 now. 50 versus 11 horses. So the attacking specifications of these Pharaoh bowmen are they do function also, they dual purpose, they function as like the dagger. So looks like I've got down to 5. Jack decided to retreat, so they managed to fight them off. And you see they're still in attack mode or melee mode here. So. Oh look, now we've got to fight some more cav coming towards me. Should alt attack again here. I'm tired. I wish I could stop running. My attention can't be everywhere at once. I have stopped now. Yeah, just killed one of the horses. Broken. They managed to break them. Well, they had 2 units to fight. Because we're so near the red line, looks like that unit's probably going to rout. Alright, so let's get back over to the other side because I'm sure there's a lot going on. Yeah. Okay, we've got some urbans fighting the last of GGP's Pharaoh guards. Wavering. So Get Jack has done quite well with the help of Spartan's commander. And let's have a look at this We've got these light auxiliary in action.
By the gods, the enemy general was a fool! He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
Roman armoured general there to help out as well. So these are in loose formation. So the defeat seems certain for the light auxiliary. That unit's routed, there's another unit here, which is 16 men of it, and that's routed as well. So OGP's managed to fight off that unit, now he's got to deal with some cav. Well, let's go over the other side, because there's been a lot going on there, I think. Okay, so there's my spear army. Just a bit of this. So I think by now. So basically, okay, so Pompey, while that's all been going on, Pompey managed to box up. So, but this is TR's army. Pompey's back boxing up, so I think he's handled his box very skillfully and managed not to rout. I'm not sure. It would be great for Pompey to perhaps give a mini tutorial on how he handles Macedon, preserving its morale, because they are susceptible to routing and morale problems. So yeah, so it was basically surrounded by three armies of quality infantry, and he's holding his own. So the balance of forces is evenly matched. Now these are actually why they're facing outwards. Balance of forces is evenly matched. So it's concerned over exposed flanks. Maybe there. What flank there it's concerned about? So, what are the unit light pikes? There's my chariot archers. So here they are here. We're going to be firing arrows into the backs of these urbans. So that unit is down to 72 men. And it says frightened by chariots. So I've got a unit of archers here. Looks like they're firing over this way. Not sure what they're firing at. So I've got some archers there. That says distraught over the number of enemies. So there are lots of them. 3 armies of heavy infantry. Got these archers here. We'll see what direction they're firing. So they're firing into these armoured hoplites. This is victory is almost a certainty. Now let's continue. Using my archers, chariots to take out these archers. What's that? Some of those missile cav. This unit is out of archers. already. So while I was covering the other side, I missed a lot of the action on this side. Now, get jacked is, you know, using the old strategy of attack being the best form of defense. So he's selling out that formation against my small infantry army with his urbans. Let's see what happens here. I'm putting my pikes down. And this is some of the close-up action.
They're attacking us!
It seems certain, so... Oh, and we're getting some support from the AI. Armoured hoplites. Well, get jackers, not me.
This general is the perfect
cool.
enemy. He does not stand
Centurion
but runs away. Is there
fighting.
the gods smile upon you today. The enemy general has been killed and his men lose heart.
Not sure what that was. Centurion. Well, so now we've got some Spartan commander's Praetorian Cav. He's going over my chariot archers. Fortunately, I've got them on skirmish mode, so they'll run away automatically. I'm going to send in my heavy chariots. This is going attacking my cleverly trying to attack my spears while they're fighting the Urbans. And I managed to, I think, turn around those spears. Managed to take out one of his cavalry. Neutralised that threat. Oh, there's the Centurion fighting. He's just using his bare fists. This is being knocked down. He gets up again. Look at that, he struck with a blow to the back of the head. Routed the entire unit with those constant assaulted blows. He must be one tough dude. And we've got TR's armoured hoplites there. And I'm keeping my chariots very close to those infantry. Chasing down my right units. While he does that, I'm sending my chariots to their backs, their front in that direction as well, and managed to rout the charge of my chariots. So that unit was in turn neutralised. Now let's have a look at what's going on here.
We're under attack!
And we can see Pompey again put himself into his box formation. But these long pikes seem to be gradually whittling away the Spartan commander's army of urbans. I'm sending in my light infantry, my archers, after they've used the arrows to assist Pompey, so he's not fighting a lone battle all by himself. So I've got 3 units of archers, Pharaoh's bowmen that have used up all of their arrows. So they've got their dagger drawn. Egyptian dagger. But now Get Jack cleverly has sent a unit behind my archers, which is going to reduce their effectiveness. Look, they've managed to hold their own. It says balance of forces is evenly matched. Balance of forces is evenly matched. The defeat, it's routing. It's routing. There's the morale increasing unit of the Eagle. Look, I've brought my chariots again very close in to look at that, frightened by chariots, frightened by chariots, frightened by chariots, and sap away with morale. So, now I'm setting, looks like the chariots got a bit close to the spears. The chariots will die very easily against those long spears. This chariot. There's another one. Right in amongst the birds. Get Jack is forming a secondary barrier. And he's sallying forward, but I'm going to retreat my chariots.
The Allies' leader has proved to be a disappointment, as he has been killed.
So that's a bad sign for us, for my team. And we've lost our general, at the moment when we needed him most. Still, Pompey's army is holding against all of its infantry. Even though, look, there's one unit that's routed. Who's going to win this? Got a stray hoplite unit there. Still got some archers firing in to the enemy. Another unit of archers there. Now, I think Pompey was giving the instructions where he wanted me to charge in. To move my chariots around. That unit is routing. Some of his units are starting to give up the ghost. But get Jack's urbans sallying forward, taking out my chariots. Sending some chariots in here, look at that. What's going on? got taken out. That unit's routed. That unit of archers is shooting this round. Oh, hang on, that's coming to that. So look, I've still got some chariots left. 4 units. Battle damaged. Pompey's units of pikes is rallied. This unit using fire. But look, Spartan commander cleverly has turned his unit to face the archer fire. So look for another volley, there it is there. Sending in that unit of archers. These are exhausted and they're panicked when they've been shot by their own archers. So they're concerned about exposed flanks. Here comes Get Jack's Eagle unit. Still hasn't routed. Oh look, he's sending it into the centre. Good move there, JGP. He managed to wrap that eagle. I would have just left them in there to rest. These chariots are very close in. Frightened by chariots, but they're still holding. And now, some of the Spartan commanders units are starting to rout. Let's have a look at the fatigue level. These are fresh, that unit's fresh. Very tired, 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 very tired, exhausted, exhausted. So they've been fighting quite a long time.
The enemy general shows his value. He is filled only by a desire to save his own skin.
And looks like we managed to rout the enemy completely. There's just one unit of AI controlled pikes, hoplites. Getting shot at point blank range. Shouldn't take too long to route.
This is a day of victory! Your soldiers have driven off the enemy, and your triumph is complete!
Okay, so there's the result. So top kills there, over 2,000. I don't often get over 2,000. JGP probably didn't get the kills he wanted there. I guess he get jacked. Used his advantage as well on that right flank. And Pompey only got only 1158, but I think his use of pikes there is what saved us in the end there. Boxing up like he did. Of course, having my chariots and archers supporting him helped a lot. Get jacked 1640 kills. Top kills on the enemy side. Second top kills in the game, so well done there. He was all over the place. And TR994 though, most of that game was controlled by the AI. Let's have a look at the so because we've got two Egyptian factions, we've got two battle statistics here. So now this would be mine. I had the 2 units of chariot archers. As you can see, my chariots did well. Got a lot of kills there. A lot of them were archers, but even the chariot archers did well. The bowmen did very well. Also, but not so much the Pharaoh's guards, 4966. Well, the Pharaoh's guards really find it difficult to fight against Urbans toe to toe. There's JGP. His bowman performed best there. And his chariot general only got 6 kills, so it's probably not a good unit to take. Alright, well that concludes this battle. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye.